Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to dive in, see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. So the 8th to the 14th of December. My gorgeous angels. So I actually have some notes here. Very random. The first thing that came up when I was stepping into your energy was the song Don't by Bryson Tiller, which actually is about people competing for your love. So that could be a message for some of you out there. But the other message that I got here is that there is definitely going to be almost like a rebirth happening in your life, and maybe you're already going through it. Your vibration is rising is basically what Spirit wants to say, because I have some cards for you here as well, which we'll talk about. So 10 of Swords coming up first was a difficult card to see because it is about endings. It is about letting things go and a very difficult chapter of your life go. The good news is it's over. The bad news is it hurts like hell, right? It's that kind of energy here. But 3 of Pentacles and then the 4 of Wands. Some of you, again, it could be like a plan didn't go as you thought it would. Maybe a collaboration didn't go as you thought it would. Maybe a project didn't go as you thought it would. But it also almost feels like to me that maybe things can be better if you work in a team and not do everything alone. This could be, again, a good time to employ people if you're self-employed, or it could be a good time to get opinions from others and not feel like you have to do it alone, because as we can see here, this is a very difficult energy. This is very hurtful. Whereas when we work in teams, we're more able to actually solidify things and actually have success. So again, could be a really good time to collaborate, really good time to go back to the foundation in your life in general, to build your life back on success. 10 of Swords again is a chapter where it was very hurtful, but it feels like you're rebuilding yourself here. And then you have Pillar of Light, which says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So not only is this ending kind of in a way, if we reframe it, actually going to be beneficial to you, because I feel like it's going to teach you a lesson. It's going to really help you to actually rebuild your life in a successful way. But also I feel like it's going to help you tap into your intuition. So your vibration is rising means that you're connecting more to spirit, because we can't connect to spirit as much when we're in, low vibrational energy, especially in times of fear, right? Where there is fear, there's a lack of faith. So it's almost this energy that you are starting to feel more motivated in life. I feel like I'm starting to feel more excitement in your energy, and it's like, okay, like the worst is over is kind of the message I get here. And as I said, you are the oracle means that you guys are really stepping into your intuition, right? When we think of an oracle, it's someone who knows all the answers, someone who's connected to the divine. So yes, a lot of you guys could be doing that as a job, right? Deciding that that's what you want to do. But what else, right? I want to really sit with this energy. I just kind of get the sense with the 3 of Pentacles, it is again about building the foundation of something, right? A plan. And then the 4 of Wands would be your success. So if you stick to a plan, you're going to have victory. Okay, if you ground the plan, you're gonna, because for some reason with the 10 of Swords as well, it's very like untraditional meaning, but I almost feel like swords are about ideas, it's mental activity. And I feel like for some of you, things have been so chaotic in your head that ideas just stay there, and it ends up making you feel depleted. 10 of Swords is a bit like complete exhaustion about your ideas, right? Nothing's been grounded. But 3 of Pentacles is a very grounded energy, and even so is the 4 of Wands. So it does feel like you guys are building on your stability. All right, but anyway, I'm going to pull you out some more cards. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius for this week? Thank you. We've got Guardian. This says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And then you have Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So again, a lot of you are really connecting to source, to spirit. You guys could really be healers, in whatever way. So this could be a really good time to step into that a bit more. All right, or to use it, right? You don't always have to work as a medium or to be a tarot reader or to be, whatever. You could actually just help others by your advice, right? Making more friends and putting yourself out there in its own way is a big part of your purpose, even if it's not your career, right? Speaking to others, giving your advice can be healing. Giving your intuitive downloads can be healing. So it's important. Okay, then you have balance coming up immediately. I was going to ask, what do we need more of? That's been my question with this deck, and yours is balance. You need more balance during this week. This says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. All right, so making sure that things are balanced in your life. Let's get you some more oracles. What's going on for Sagittarius this week, please? Express yourself. And it's interesting too, because with this energy, of course, express yourself is about, I feel like, expressing your ideas. Don't leave them up in your head. Let's start actually grounding them. Let's speak to people about it, see what people think about it, and then let's start building on it. But it's also about talking to others. But I also feel like it's about your uniqueness, right? Especially with that medicine woman being here, that you are a channel. So make sure that you are expressing what you feel and express who you are. Some of you guys, this is actually about your identity as well. For too long, you've been living a life hiding your gifts or hiding your true self from others. So this is a perfect time to start stepping into that energy. Communication is key. Talk about it. Reach out. What else for Sagittarius? Love. You deserve love. Put love into the situation. Unconditional love. All right. So letting go of any judgment. Okay, let's dive into a few more things. What are the messages that you want to bring to the table, please, for Sagittarius? The Four of Wands. So that's come up twice now. That is a card about achieving your goals, celebrating something, and reaching a milestone. What is the Four of Wands representing? The Hermit. That's an interesting one. The Hermit is about dark night of the soul at times, right? It is about introspection, really going within, really trying to find the answers within, analyzing your life, looking at life through a place of wisdom, not from a place of hurt and pain like this is, but understanding. It is a time to maybe put yourself in hermit mode, but the Four of Wands being here feels like you're achieving something whilst you've been in hermit mode. And that again could be your healing. Three of Swords being here actually makes a lot of sense that you guys are healing something. Knight of Wands is your energy, which is you getting your mojo back. So this is probably something that's been bugging you for some time, or a chapter of your life that's been going on for so long. What exactly is the Four of Wands? The Lovers, which is about your choices, and it's jumping up on top of, love as well. So for some of you, Four of Wands and the Hermit, it actually could be a coming together of two people. Usually it's a card about marriage and engagement or coming together. So for some of you, it could really be that. It can also be teamwork too, for some reason, like I was saying before. So again, what is the phrase where it's like success in numbers or something like that, like more success in numbers? I don't know what it is, but again, advice, opinions, having people's, being open to criticism, being open to people. I remember back in the day, I used to like sit my brother and sister down. I'm like, look, what do I need more of? Like, what do you think I can work on? Like, what do you not like about me? Like, what can I work on? Because I needed external, not validation, but I needed external opinions, because you only know something from your own eyes. But getting other people's perspectives, even if I didn't agree with what they say or felt like that doesn't really align with me, so I don't need to fix that. But sometimes hearing another perspective is so important that it makes you think. So I wonder if this is about your dreams or your goals or ideas or a plan or something that you're working on, right? That a project, this could be a really good time to get people's opinions. You don't need to listen to it, right? Not everyone's opinions is right for you, but it could actually just give you more perspective on what you've been working on and ideas that so be open to criticism is what I would say during this time. Be open to other people's, opinions. But the Lovers here, of course, some of you, this means that you're actually entering a time of your life, especially if you've been single for a long time, for a while, that actually I see that you're coming together with community. You're going to be meeting more people. Be open to that. You deserve love, put love in a situation, unconditional love. And by the way, love is like the highest frequency. So because it says your vibration is rising, this is a really good time to start being more positive. And what does that mean? Reframing things, starting to put a different energy out there. Medicine woman could mean that you guys are being called to heal yourself first, so that you can then heal others. But yeah, I feel like also this is saying that you're learning about a lot in your life, especially about your own choices, who you choose to be around, right? What do you choose to do? What you choose to spend your time and energy on. But a lot of this is you healing. Anything else? What about the Lovers, please? Because we did actually say that there was some of you are going to be learning something new or entering something new for sure. And I feel like as well, like something's going to be healing some lack within you, especially if you guys have been dealing with some difficult feelings and emotions where your guard is up, you feel a bit defensive, you have a hard time letting things go. This is something that you're needing to heal within yourself. Five of Pentacles says there's a lack of self-worth here that you need to work on. Page of Pentacles, learning something new, especially in terms of your jobs. And again, understanding people's perspective is important there. But the Lovers and Page of Pentacles actually looks like a love offer coming away. Maybe you have a choice. Page of Pentacles, though, there's one particular person, and it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, who, what can I say? Page of Pentacles is someone who is, I want to say, moldable. Page of Pentacles, someone who actually wants to learn, is in it, right? Someone who can definitely be someone stable. But the Page is like someone who's still new, someone who still has a lot to learn. Maybe it's just a new person in your life, right? There's still a lot to learn about each other. So that could just be love coming into your life for sure. Maybe an offer from someone here, like marriage, right? All right, anything else that you want to say for Sagittarius? The Five of Wands, that's conflict. What is the conflict about? Page of Wands, that's about a bit of gossip there. I wouldn't worry too much about that. What's the advice for that situation? Five of Pentacles. And clarify that Five of Pentacles for me. Two of Swords and that one, Ace of Wands. So there's lots of different ways I can speak about this. Five of Wands and a Page of Wands. If we're going to link it to maybe that too many ideas and not anything's being grounded, if you've been stuck in a cycle a little bit here that's felt a bit chaotic or conflicting in your life, Page of Wands would again say it's time to pick one and learn about it. See if it works. If it doesn't work, then pick the other idea, right? It's almost like just get out of the loop by taking action and being impressionable. I don't know what that means, like why these words are coming up. Moldable and impressionable. It means that things can change, things can mold. It doesn't have to start a specific perfect way. Things are moldable. But you just have to put yourself out there to learn a bit more about whatever it is. It feels like an idea, it feels like a project, it feels like maybe you're looking for perfection or the outcome immediately, right? You're expecting things to work immediately. You're expecting yourself, when you start changing your routines, for example, if you want to change yourself, you're expecting things to be perfect immediately. You're expecting yourself to be good at it immediately. Be open to being a page. Be open to being a student. Be open to learning. And part of learning is making mistakes. Biggest part of learning is making mistakes. That's the only way we really fully can learn. The best way even. So I would say for you guys, Five of Pentacles, fix that little self-worth issue that you might have within yourself, because it seems to be something that's preventing you from putting yourself forward. Two of Swords, needing to make a decision, needing to trust your intuition. Ace of Wands on an idea. Okay. Now, for others of you, Five of Wands again is conflict, competition. Page of Wands could be other people, right? Usually is my card for word of mouth or gossip, people speaking about certain things or being a bit immature. Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, maybe it's time to kind of close the doors on people who are showing up immature. Ace of Wands is about a new beginning, new passionate beginning. So if things are not sitting right with you, it's okay to cut it out. Five of Pentacles coming from a place of lack or loss. What is the decision with the Two of Swords? Six of Wands. That for some of you is about Six of Wands. Things that are going to bring you success, confidence, things that are going to give you confidence, recognition, celebration of some kind. So Two of Swords says that your choices, especially with the Lovers, is so important during this week for a new beginning. Maybe a project, right? Ace of Wands is really good for an idea or project, which is going to take off. So it's time to actually make a decision on what you want to do. And how do we make a decision on things we're unsure about? Trial it, test it, see what it feels like when you're doing it, right? You might decide to make a plan that you want to be a painter, but you never painted before, but you have this vision, you're trying to make it perfect in this plan to be a painter. And then you start painting for the first time, you're actually like, this sucks, I hate this, right? Don't plan 10 steps ahead of yourself without taking the first step, right? Just experiment with things during this time. Figure out if you like it or not, right? Because I feel like with the Ten of Swords, again, kind of looking a bit like ideas and mental activity, you're draining yourself. So this is a good time to just experiment during this time. The same with like love and relationship. You're trying to figure out someone's right for you before you even text them back or go on a date, right? So it's just experiment. Life is full of learning. Life is full of decisions, seeing where that decision lands, and having fun with it. Okay, you're protected, like they're saying here. But bit of a random reading, not gonna lie, but if it resonates with you, then please do let me know. But I send you guys my love. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you wish. But aside from that, I'll see you guys next time.